Hi, let's do a SEINT get ready with me, and I am going to show you one way that you can get ready with just one brush. Only a couple colors, obviously I have them all, but I'm going to show you one way where you just do, like, this is my most used routine, I guess you could say. My face is washed, it's primed, it's moisturized, like it's ready to go. So I'm taking my brush, going into my main highlight, and we are just gonna tap this on. We're just gonna go a little bit under our eyes, up on our cheekbone, and down by our jaw. Now this blush bronzer brush is definitely more of a lightweight makeup application brush, so you're not gonna get really thick, heavy coverage with this brush. SEINT has multiple other brushes with different brush like densities, and that will give you a more like full coverage look. If I'm wanting a full coverage look, I go with the buff brush, but usually it's always this brush or the 3D brush that I'm using. Go with main highlight all over the face, and then I'll do a little bit of my eyelids. We're gonna go into, so that was my main highlight. Now I'm gonna go into my brightening or accent highlight, and we're gonna do a little bit under my eyes. So this also helps color correct my eyes. If you have dark circles or anything like that, message me and I can give you some different options for dark under eyes, depending on what hue you have. Some people have more of a purple hue, some people have more of a red hue, some people have more of a blue hue. All depends. And then I'll take a little bit and I'll just go right above my eye. Then you can take some and go down your nose if you would like. I don't always do this. And then just a little bit, especially to help color correct the fun redness I have by my upper lip. Okay, so that was my main highlight and my accent or brightening highlight. My bronzers. So these are all bronzers. High Tide has been my go-to. So tap into that. And then you're just gonna put this right on your cheekbone, like where you would place a contour. Then we do a little sweep across the forehead, bring some color up there. And this is just one way. I mean, you can use every brush that SEINT has to apply all of this differently. You can use your fingers. This is just my main go-to way for applying my SEINT. And then I just do the tip of my nose, bring a little bit of color on my, whatever's left onto my eyelids, and then we'll do just a little bit right down my neck. Some more warmth down there. This is the whitest part of your neck. So if you just bring a little bit of color down there, it'll all blend. Lip and cheeks. I have been really into lately just these lighter pinky tones, so that's what I'm gonna go into now. Frenchie. This is such an oldie but a goodie. It's so pretty. Fun fact, hated Frenchie the first time I wore it. I didn't think it complimented me or my skin tone at all. I just thought it looked like very blah, but it is one of my favorite lip and cheeks now. And I just put that kind of like right on top of the bronzer, and I'll even add a little bit up on the high points of my forehead and a little bit right there, and then I'll even take just a skosh and put it right on my eyelids. Illuminators. I'm gonna just use the Peach Balm. This one doesn't have any shimmer to it, but when the sun catches it, It just kind of gives you that glossy, shiny look. My go-to, I'll throw on a little bit of mascara then, and I'll be good to go. You can always add your eyeshadow, you can add some color to your lip, but this is 9 times out of 10 if I'm just running some quick errands or going to work, this is usually what I do. It gives me a little bit of color to my skin, makes me feel a little bit better about myself going into public, and yeah, it's just quick and it's easy. So if you have any questions, let me know.